This tutorial will give you an overview of all menu options and icons in Inspector. Let's take a look at the icons first. The first icon is to start a new inspection. The second one is to open an existing inspection. Next we have Save, which will save the current inspection you are working on. Then we have Send to Pocket PC. This will send the inspection file you currently have open to your Pocket PC. You must have your Pocket PC connected to your computer to be able to do this. Next is Print Preview, which will let you see what the report you are currently working on will look like when printed or turned into a PDF. Then we have Print. After that is Print to PDF. This will walk you through turning your inspection report into a PDF you can easily email. Then we have Final Comments. Next we have Add a Component, which is followed by Add a Line. Then we have Add a Picture. After that is Completeness Check. Completeness Check is a great tool that will show you everything in the inspection that has not been filled out already. Then we have Edit Checks. Edit checks perform a series of logic checks on your report that help you ensure there are no mistakes. Next is Review Summary Data. That lets you see all of the items that have been marked in the report to go to a summary. The green circle is for syncing information with your Pocket PC. And after that, we have Backup System Data. This will back up all of your templates and library files in an easy-to-move file. This is good for getting information from one computer to another or for simply keeping backups of your key files. Then we have Library Management. This is another way to move your library from one computer to another. Next is Program Settings, then Print Settings. Print Settings is where you go to change the report layout. Finally, we have About Palm-Tech Inspector. This has some information about the product and our contact information if you have questions. Now we'll look at the menus. Many of the menu options are the same as the icons we just looked at. If you go to File, we have New, Open, and Save. Next, we have Save As. This gives you the option to save the file you are working on under a new name. Then we have Print, Print Preview, Print Setup. Print Setup lets you pick what printer you want to print on, as well as other printed related options. Send to Pocket PC, followed by Export to HTML. Export to HTML lets you export the report information you are working on into an HTML document. Create a PDF, and Import Library Update. Under this menu, the last few items are the last few files you have worked on, and you can easily open them from there. The next one is Edit. First under Edit is Final Comments, followed by Private Notes. And Private Notes is an area where you can make notes to yourself that don't show up anywhere on the report. After that is Cost Estimate Disclaimer. If you use cost estimates, this is where you can edit the disclaimer that shows up at the top of the summary. Next is Default Descriptions. This is where you can set your defaults. For more information on setting defaults, see the tutorial titled Setting Defaults. Then we have Ratings. This is where you can edit the ratings that you use. And finally, we have Default Note Colors. This is where you edit the colors of the notes based on the rating selected for the open report. Now we'll look at Review. Under Review, we have Completeness Check, Edit Check, and then Spell Check. Spell Check will run a spell check on your report, and then Review Summary Items is last. And moving on to Tools, we have Add a Picture, Add a Component, add a category, and add a line. After that is rename category, delete category, and delete line. Then we have import inspection. This allows you to import parts of one inspection into another. This is a great tool for team inspections. Next is save as template. If you have made changes to the open template and you want to save them for future inspections, this is how you do that. Send to spreadsheet is an option not typically used by home inspectors, so you can skip over this. And finally, we have reinspect. This is a built-in tool that makes conducting a second inspection on a property very easy to do. The next menu is Setup. Under Setup, we have Program Settings, Print Settings, and Library Management. Then we have Backup Program Data, followed by Restore System Data. Restore System Data lets you restore the information from a previous backup you have created. Then we have Synchronize Handheld, Synchronize with Desktop, Update from Remote File, and Install Pocket PC Software. Install Pocket PC Software will walk you through installing the software onto a Pocket PC that is connected. Next, we have View. Under View, you can make the toolbar or the status bar not show up. Lastly, we have Help. First is about PalmTech Inspector, followed by Getting Started. Getting Started is a good place for basic information when you first get started with the program. Next is Tutorials, which will bring up the various tutorials you can view about the program. And lastly is Report Issue to Tech Support. This will walk you through sending a question or support issue to our support staff. This concludes the Menu Options tutorial.